Today we're talking about the Black Monk of Pontefract, a case that proves two things. One, never trust real estate agents who say a house has character. And two, some tenants really don't know when to leave. This is the story of 30 East Drive in Pontefract, Yorkshire, a perfectly ordinary house that became home to what experts cheerfully describe as Europe's most violent poltergeist.
Welcome, stranger.
Secret to society.
Strangers.
Society.
Welcome to the secret society.
Strangers?
Welcome back to another episode of the Secret Society of Strangers podcast. I'm Lee, that's Josh, that's Jen, and we are at it again.
What it do, strangers?
We are talking, we're hopping the pond again. And we're going to England. This is a haunting that lasts for a really long time compared to a lot of things that are a year or two and then no one ever hears from him again. But we are dying to get into this. So Josh, it's on you.
All right. So this all starts August 1966, and the Pritchard family was Joe, Jean, and their kids Philip, who was 15 at the time, and Diane, who was 12 at the time. They just moved into this new home on 30 East Drive in Pontefract, Yorkshire. And it's a lovely, little council house. And for us, Americans that don't really know what a council house is, it's just like a regular house to us. It's just think about like a 2-story brick house. Pretty much.
And if you're watching on YouTube, we'll probably show you a picture.
Yeah.
Plain brick square.
Yeah, very East Coast.
I feel kind of attacked.
Can confirm in a brick house.
It's okay. I'm a East Coaster for life, but I just live in the middle of the country now. So this house was pretty much just built right after World War II and was at the time one of the most largest council houses in Europe. So that's, shout outs to them for having a super big house at the time.
That's saying something because a lot of their stuff is pretty small. So
yeah, like the inside of the house, like the rooms are so freaking tiny.
And I don't know, because I haven't been to every place in the world, but I think it's a very American thing to have these massive
100%.
Oh yeah.
air and space.
So when you were overseas, on your vacation, there was all of the rooms a little bit smaller because my hotel room in Amsterdam was.
You're
tiny.
asking someone that is a travel princess. Because of my wife's job, I stay in castles and shit. So.
Damn it. That's sorry, us peasants.
I feel like I
know.
don't like to talk about it. That's why, because I have nothing to do with it. I can't afford it, and we walk into these places, and I say to my daughter, I go, "Don't touch anything.
Everything is so
Can't
expensive.
drink water here." I was like, "You can brush your teeth and spit that shit out, and that's it."
Don't even breathe.
Yeah. No, but a lot of even just the pubs and the restaurants are
Cozy.
you are shoulder
That's
to
the word.
Oh, that's what I loved about the coffee shops and everything. It was just so cozy, and it was you had to talk to people.
Yes. Yeah.
But at least I was
but-
had the joy of just being stoned off my fucking mind. So naturally, this large council estate was the perfect place for a demonic entity to set up shop, right?
Sure.
Sturdy walls.
Sturdy walls, old English manor. Come on now, this is classic spooky stuff. I'm just waiting for a suit of armor to become animated. Been watching a lot of Scooby-Doo with my kid.
Oh, that explains that. Okay.
So the first sign that something sort of was going on or was wrong was when Philip was staying with his grandmother Sarah while the rest of the family was away on holiday or vacation for us across the pond. So despite it being a scorching hot August day, we're all experiencing at this time, it was so hot today that I was sweating from my ears. It was gross. So yeah, the house was mysteriously ice cold, ice chest cold. God, that sounds so perfect.
I know. I was thinking in my head, do I say anything then?
No, like my
peek out the
bedroom is
house.
like a 62 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I'm
nice.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I complain.
So that should have been a red flag number 1, but you know, Yorkshire weather, it's apparently super weird from what everybody's been saying, so it's not really that uncommon. Philip walked into the living room after that, and then he just stopped dead in his tracks because there was this fine white dust falling, kind of like, I would assume it was ash, or just essentially like really dusty, like you're banging out a rug with like all that dust falling out. And it wasn't coming from the ceiling, but it was like coming just for like materialized like chest height, so like in the middle of the air, essentially.
I picture it like, you know, when you see like
just,
light filtering through a window.
Oh, yeah.
and it's dust particles.
But like,
that's
there's no light. You're just kind of walking into a room and there's just like particles everywhere, like the bus.
You're like,
Spores.
oh shit, that's it. This is how we get The Last of Us. So yeah, and it just looked like the world's most boring snow globe in there, essentially. So I'm here for shameless dad jokes. So most teenagers would probably think, cool, free glitter, you know, whatever, I'm gonna make a mess of things. But Philip was like, no, I'm gonna call my grandma because that's fucking creepy. So his grandma Sarah, she took one look at the supernatural dandruff situation that was happening in the living room, and she just called her daughter Marie to come help clean it up. Like, she didn't even think twice about it. She's like, well, fuck, I gotta clean this up now too. God damn it, no. I'm gonna call my daughter and she's gonna come help me.
Granny's cocaine stash.
That's so funny.
Granny's cocaine stash.
And she's like, that's nothing, son. I'll pick that up.
Like, this isn't country kitchen. So her daughter Mary rushed over from across the street and went into the kitchen, grabbed cleaning supplies, and then just like slipped in this puddle of water that appeared out of nowhere. Allegedly nowhere. You know, I spill shit all the time. There's always suspicious liquids on my floor from my kids. Like, it makes no sense. Maybe I have a poltergeist. So apparently this ghost had commitment issues though, because it couldn't decide between dust or water. And it was just like, I'm just gonna do both. And they called a plumber. Plumber couldn't explain like why there was water. They gave like some stupid like reason of like, oh, it's condensation. And we're like, what do you mean it's condensation? Spontaneous condensation instead of spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, the 50 degree weather outside is causing condensation in a cold stone house.
Yeah.
Right. And let's be honest, it's probably the first time that a plumber has ever admitted that he didn't know that he got defeated by water. And it gets better. So that evening, while they were all trying to like still process like the suspicious liquids, the supernatural dandruff situation, things ramped up. Sarah heard her grandson shout from the kitchen, "Grandma, it's happening again." Grandma rushes in to find sugar and tea leaves just scattered everywhere. But who knows, like, maybe, like, what if I was that kid, I would have been playing a huge prank and be like, what happened? Tea and sugar everywhere.
I was just thinking, like, so far we're at like prankster level.
Yeah.
Yeah, like mild, just trickster stuff. So the dispenser, it kept pressing itself in and out repeatedly, just spraying tea like some caffeinated poltergeist rave. So it's just like making it rain tea leaves.
Wow.
And Sarah, showing, you know, that remarkable Yorkshire restraint, simply shouted, "Stop it! Just stop it!" And you know what? The ghost actually listened. It stopped. Completely stopped.
See? Don't knock it till you try it.
It's clearly. Well, I guess it sort of stopped, not fully. It responded with this huge bang from the hallway, and they turned on the hallway light by itself. The ghost did, and it made the cupboard shake so violently that the glass inside sounded like a one-man band having a seizure. So it was just a huge, just racket.
Everything at once, rattling.
Pretty much.
Stepping it up, now we're like Poltergeist-y, making a whole room activate at once.
Yeah, I'm just picturing like things flying around and like Beetlejuice-esque shenanigans.
The issue I'm having is like the time period and the like Britishness of it all, probably.
The Britishness of it all.
Like, there's definitely like a reserved politeness to all
Yes.
the stuff going on instead of like our crass American. What the fuck?
Yeah. Stop it!
Yeah.
Right now!
That stiff upper lip that they always talk about. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So yeah, like at this point, Sarah and Philip, they decided they'd had quite enough of the excitement for one day. You know, they're just like, I'm done. I said good day, sir.
Yeah.
And they went to stay at the neighbor's house. But before they left, they witnessed a chest of drawers performing what can only be described as interpretive dance in Philip's bedroom. So it's just in there cutting a rug. I'm just picturing like
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then nothing happened after that.
Everyone left. It's like, oh shit, you're gonna leave? That's the finale. Done.
Complete silence for 2 whole years. Like that was it.
Oh.
The ghost apparently had decided to take an extended vacation, and the family was just like, WTF, mate.
But like seriously, so I'm assuming since he took a 2-year break, he came back. Like, what is
like sabbatical?
What is an entity doing for 2 years?
Exactly.
Not haunting someone. Like, is it
ghost school?
It has
Just
to have
going,
gone
like,
somewhere.
Yeah.
Or, I don't get it because I don't get it.
I don't either.
I can't think of any reason.
I could think of like more or less paranormal reasons. Like, there's a leveling out of like the energy in the house. Like, one kid maybe like aging out of puberty, and there might be like a gap in between, and then the next one's coming 2 years behind, and she starts getting turbulent again. But that just feeds on the theory that it's like the energy of like preteen puberty.
Oh yeah, because like they're both 15 and one's 12. Like it's just
always
chaos.
I really just think that really, if there is something that can like attract or call or like feed it, it is that like it's so much energy directed nowhere particular. Like teenagers are just energy, emotion, and aggression, like, and just radiates like it's crazy.
So what if it was just the kids just energy just manifesting itself?
Yeah, well, or like something is like, oh, I like this. I can draw enough of this to like move cabinets and like do all that shit, and then he expended it all, and then the team's like,
he's like, I am lit tired and took a nap.
Just
because the ghost is now
French. Again, let's get these fuckers.
Yeah. So the ghost comes back.
You two would be the most annoying poltergeist. I can see this.
Oh yeah, I would steal all of your batteries out of every remote.
Yeah, you would. I believe that.
I literally make the remote like disappear like in front of your face and shit.
Oh
like,
yeah,
haha, and then just drop it. Yep, nope.
Your keys move like as you go to grab them.
I'd make sure the corner of your sheet never stayed on your bed.
Ooh.
I already have accepted that fate. Okay.
But the ghost comes back in 1968. So 2 years later, just when the family thought they could get on with their lives, Fred, and yes, they named the ghost Fred. Never named ghosts. Who does that?
Well, you can name them, just not Fred.
It's just like animals, don't give them people names.
Well, I'm okay with that, but it's like he just didn't deserve like Fred. Fred would be like your boring ghost that like ever so often like
this would be Esteban.
Knocks your picture off the wall or something.
This is definitely like a Chad.
This is Chad
ghost.
Chad
energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, they named him Fred because nothing says we've accepted our fate like giving your supernatural tormentor a friendly nickname. So
yes, that English positive attitude.
Yeah, but now isn't it like Austin Powers time in Britain right now?
Yeah, it's like the 60s, almost the 70s. Yeah, shag me, baby, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just a randy old ghost.
Please don't ever say that again.
Yeah, I haven't watched Austin Powers in a long time.
I love that movie. Why? What was
So this time, the phenomena escalated faster than a Reddit comic section. And we're talking about full supernatural starter pack. Loud crashes, objects flying, lights strobing like it's a discount nightclub, sudden temperature drops that would make a penguin even shiver, foul smells that couldn't be blamed on anyone's cooking or a rancid fart. Like, it was just all bad. Like, everything was just not bueno.
But 2 years, he meditated and saved all his energy.
Yeah, Fred wasn't content with amateur hour. Oh no. That was 2 years ago. He's back with a vengeance, baby.
Fred's all pro.
Yep. So Fred had ambition. From green foam, green foam just started pouring from the taps and toilets, and I'm just picturing like Drano, but in reverse.
Oh. Yeah, I have a weak stomach. I wouldn't have been able to do that.
See, like if I was a poltergeist, I would just.
Because see, like right now, I'm thinking snot. Ew.
Yeah.
It's making me sick. Ew.
And it did this even when the water was turned off. So like even when you turned the water on, it was just green gunk.
Come on.
Just bubbles.
Yeah, it's because Fred didn't believe in basic plumbing etiquette, so he's an asshole. Heavy furniture began relocating itself without permission, and pictures on the walls were being slashed like some demented art critic was on the loose. So I'm just picturing Jack Nicholson in Batman, where he's just painting over painting.
Yes.
No one could ever be Jack Nicholson in Batman.
Yeah, he's so good. And the house, also started making like farmyard noises. I mean, my house creaks and moans and groans because it's an old house, but like, if I heard my house go, I'd lose my mind. Or neigh like a horse, it'd be game over.
Yeah, no, I'm already good. I told you, I'm not living in a haunted house.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
You got to come stay at my house.
It's not that bad, is it, Josh?
Yeah. No, it's great.
It's the constant. I'll come visit. I'll hang out. But like, I like being alone so much that I don't even want ghosts around.
Oh wow!
Like, that's
I don't think that's your call to make, sir. I don't think that's your call.
So far, it's worked.
Until we go to Gettysburg.
I was going to say it's something attaches to him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, like technically, there's like a room full of people behind.
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow!
They just phase
into
like Jack
existence.
I hope he gets like. I hope he gets like the most like Alabama Confederate soldier that attaches to you.
I just hope, yeah, we would have a great relationship. Oh,
boy,
I would just fucking yell at him all the time. He's calling me all kinds of fucking slurs.
Oh man,
that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
That'd be like a good comic.
Oh man, I'd watch that show on Netflix.
Yeah.
So yeah, witnesses reported seeing lights in the house flashing on and off during the early morning hours of the morning, obviously, and loud bangs were audible from the street. So like, shit was going on in this house. Like, if I could hear that when I'm walking my dog like 3 houses away, that's some shit. And we all know that British people like their little quiet times.
Meanwhile, like mom and dad are just swingers. They're up all night and like bumping music and shit. And they're just like, no, kids, it must be a ghost. Got to be a ghost.
Clearly a ghost. I mean, we're just, you got any more Molly? Because I'm out of Molly. Haven't seen her for weeks, and which must have been an absolute delightful thing for property values in the neighborhood. So yeah, we're gonna have like a super loud poltergeist house in our little township. That's great. Fred had massive anger management issues, and he particularly seemed to have it in for now she'd be like 14, 15 at the time, Diane. And this poor girl was slapped, thrown from her bed, and she was actually dragged up the stairs by her throat, leaving miserable bruises and claw marks on her neck. I couldn't even imagine that. Like, that would be so terrifying.
Yeah.
No, and didn't they describe it as like, it looked like her clothing was being pulled towards them while her neck was being pushed down?
Yeah, so she's like
that is, this guy is like not playing around. Fred is not.
Chad.
Yeah.
Chad's mad.
Don't call me Chad!
My name's Kyle!
I drink monsters!
Waterboards her with a monster. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know about you guys, but when your house starts physically assaulting your children, that's usually when most people would consider moving and getting the fuck out of Dodge. But maybe I'd move to another country or maybe another continent. But that's just me. I'm like, nah, we ain't playing with that. But these guys, no, they freaking stayed. They stayed in this house.
Hey, they're like, you know what? I got a 3.2% interest rate on this place. We're gonna have to coexist.
Stubbornness, yep.
I'm gonna need you
because that's
to pay.
the way I would be here. If mine starts escalating, I'm gonna have to be like, we're gonna have to figure this out because this interest rate and mortgage payment are lit.
So you just drop. I need first month's, last month's, and security deposit all at once, please.
It's like, yeah, we will coexist. We will.
But yeah, they decided they were going to stay in their house, which, shout outs to them. But they decided to coexist with Fred because apparently they were either incredibly brave or suffered from this severe case of British stubbornness.
Told you, man. It's that British. This whole thing just screams like, even when you're getting slapped, it's like, oh, blimey. like if it wasn't even his hand, he probably took his glove off. He's like,
oh, it slapped him with the glove, not even his hand.
Yeah. Dare not soil my hand on your face.
I love
challenge you to a duel.
That's great.
So yeah, these guys are now gonna meet Fred face to face because now nobody's like seen an apparition. They've just seen people get choked, things moving and stuff like that. So a lot of invisible activity. So towards the end of the family's ordeal, Fred decided it was time for a proper introduction. And that's terrifying because he's pretty much introduced himself for the past 2 years. And I don't think I want to see who this guy looks like. Because why would you remain invisible when you can traumatize people more effectively in person, right? So Jean and Joe were the first to see Fred. He was a large figure and dressed in black robes with his hood up. Face was shrouded in shadow, so they didn't see anything. It just looked like the Grim Reaper, essentially.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Dementors are terrifying. They really are. Like, especially when you don't, before you see the movies and you read them in the book.
Oh, yeah.
Horrifying thing.
The book is way more better than the movies.
Always.
But yeah, so Fred was just hovering over their bed one night.
No,
like, that's how you meet Fred.
No, I draw the line at that.
Yeah, it's like the world's most unwelcome wake-up call. Like, I wouldn't be about that life.
No.
Fred would appear at the bottom of Diane's bed, and he would just keep physically dragging her from it by the ankles because Fred was apparently committed to his brands of hand-on haunting. And you would just keep messing with this person.
Fucking annoying.
Yeah. I don't keep my feet out from underneath my blankets because spooky ghosts under the bed. Fuck yeah. No, I get that.
Temperature regulation. One's got to stay out.
Oh, that's true. I do like a good foot out.
Yes.
So this lady named Mrs. Mountain, and no, she's not related to the mountain from Game of Thrones.
She's just as big as a fucking mountain.
Pretty much. Lived next door and had her own meeting with Fred. So Fred is not only in their house, but now he is like branched into other houses.
Joy.
Does she have kids, Mrs. Mountain? Does she have
I don't think so. I think it was just Mrs. Mountain.
Maybe.
So yeah, she was standing by her kitchen sink and she felt someone standing behind her. Like, I hate that feeling.
That
you're just like doing something or walking somewhere and you're just like, somebody's behind me or very close in my space. No bueno.
I have that in my house. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes too. Like I'll come, like even coming upstairs, I'll like get to the top of the stairs and like, I'm gonna turn this corner. Like I shouldn't be turning this corner right now. Like there's probably two ghosts fucking or something. I don't need to see this.
Wow.
My house used to be a brothel.
That you a lot. You walk in.
My house used to be a brothel during Prohibition.
I thought you were going like Zach Bagans on me and like, you know.
Oh, Zach Baggins.
Like he was like hoping.
I'm gonna be Zach Baggins in October. I'm gonna start yelling at the ghosts. No,
that guy.
So yeah, she felt something standing behind her, and she thought it was her nephew trying to like startle her and whatever. So she said something like, "Oh, stop, give over," you know, British slang for stop what you're fucking doing. And she turned around to find herself face to face with this tall figure in a black monk's habit. So pretty much death.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm good.
But here's the kicker. She didn't feel any fear from seeing Fred. She just felt curiosity. And I feel like that's almost even worse because like then you're just like compelled to follow this
Yeah,
thing.
that's like the come hither shit like that.
Hmm.
Like
Ooh,
you
like
don't
Like when I
have
woke up
vampire.
like a
Yeah.
couple of years ago and like I swear my fucking roommate was in my basement and he wanted me to come downstairs. I was like, no, I have no business coming downstairs with you. Shuts door and goes back to bed.
That's weird. I wouldn't go.
Doppelganger
Mm-mm.
ghosts. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mm-mm. No,
I think
the
I feel better
mimicking.
being scared.
Yeah, I'd
Unless it
rather
can
be scared. Scared and curious, but I'm not going to be curious for long. I'm just be like, oh shit.
No, I'm gonna be like Scooby Doo. You're gonna hear that. Run away.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do that like slow motion thing. Like if somebody startles me, I will stare at you for a full couple of seconds and then react.
Oh,
And then I do a lot of like this, like
find out in
whatever that is.
less than 2 months.
Oh man, it's gonna be sick. Can't wait to walk around with like a video camera all Blair Witch style.
Try to stabilize it a little bit more than Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Try to make people sick.
Yeah, true. So this Mrs. Mountain, either she had nerves of steel like a mountain, or she just got super used to living next to the Pritchards, and it just significantly lowered her standards for normal household visitors. Now, when faced with the violent supernatural entity, most people would turn to religion, wouldn't you think? Like they'd get a priest up in there, do some exorcisms, bless it, say some words from the good book, talk to Sky Daddy or something, right?
Usually how it goes.
So there was a concerned family friend decided to take it upon themselves to come bless the house with holy water, and that seemed like a reasonable plan. That's we've seen that in movies and other cases and stuff like that. Fred's response: he painted upside down crosses in the living room walls and doors and destroyed all the
Fred.
crucifixes in the house.
He's like early punk. He's like he's ahead of his time.
It's the ghost of Andy Warhol.
Yeah, I just feel like that's such like a punk ass thing to do.
Yeah.
They go, yeah, haha.
Holy water.
Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he wasn't always just violent. He just also had very strong opinions on interior decorating, apparently. So there was multiple exorcism attempts, but none of them really worked or stuck. If anything, the rituals only seemed to make Fred more pissed, which makes sense. Classic trope. I'm going to try to get rid of you. Then the entity's going to ramp up. And it just makes serious questions about the effectiveness of, does that actually help?
Yeah, and also I really think it depends on who's doing it.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this before, but like...
And what type of entity you have, too. I'm sure.
It's just a ghost or actually a demon.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this before, but I listened to a priest talk about doing exorcisms, and he talks about how like relics and holy relics that affect the entity like actually matter. So if you can find like a saint that this entity like has beef with, I guess, like you hold on to that when you do it, like as a totem kind of thing, and that'll help you.
Oh, plus 10 faith.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
There's so many saints, though. I know I'd get like the last one.
Yeah, right. It's like a key ring. It's like, oh fuck, Saint Michael, Saint Paul, Saint Joseph.
Oh, that reminds me of the Brandon Fraser The Mummy movie, where like
I gotta watch that.
Where there's like they're inside the temple and there's like one guy, the mummy's right here, and he's going through his little keychain of like crucifixes and like artifacts and saying different prayers and shit like that.
Not gonna work.
Nope. So let's dive into some research about who Fred could possibly be.
Ooh,
because who doesn't love a good history lesson around these parts, right? So 10 years after the hauntings ended, this guy, he was a paranormal investigator named Tom Cuniff. He decided to play detective and get to the bottom of like what the heck's actually going on and who this entity could possibly be. So we discovered that in between 1090 and 1539, there
Whoa.
was a small like priory, which like I'm pretty sure like a priory is like what, like a small church or something or whatever.
Like in like where the priests live, like
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
kind of like a monastery type thing.
Gotcha. It was located close to the house, and the town gallows were actually situated on the property of 30 East Drive, where the house actually stands. Cue heavy metal
Whoa.
music. So yeah, so that's pretty gnarly. Like your house is on Hangman's Ground.
It's just such a wild like
That's so
Coincidence?
cool.
such like we
No.
can't I can't fathom that. Like Tuesday is just a day we're hanging everybody, so line up in the town square.
Yeah.
And then just little kids and shit.
Oh yeah,
And
so like
everyone just watches it and it's like time for tea.
yeah, pretty much. It's crazy. So I'm reading this book called The Faithful Executioner, and it's that executioner's diary journal of all of his executions in 16th century Germany. And it's like this huge affair. Like anytime somebody gets executed, there's like vendors out there, people selling
Yeah.
jugs of wine, pretty much like a
Everything you're gonna
sporting
make
event. There's
money.
people out there like,
Mhm.
get your corn dogs and fucking beers and butt scratchers and foam fingers here. And this guy's
It's
just going to
just-
get beheaded.
Hanging is one of the things I find more like disturbing, especially like gallows, because like that doesn't work that well that often. Like
Yeah, there's two types where there's like the type where like they hang you to break your neck, or they're just going to hang you to strangle you.
Yeah.
but like straight like it takes a person a while.
A long time.
Oh yeah, and then your
Yeah,
eyes
that's what I
pop out
can't.
of your
Yeah,
head
that's
and
the
everything.
whole like, and then I mean, this is super morbid, but like the physical change in someone getting
Oh, yeah.
choked out with their
Mhm.
eyes and like no, like I couldn't
Tongue
watch
swell
that.
up and no.
Maybe a
But-
beheading, like a Marie Antoinette, like done, like okay,
Done. Off
like,
with her head.
gross,
Mm.
gross, obviously,
Yeah.
but like, I'm not watching someone suffer prolonged for a
Oh.
prolonged.
That's
amount of
true.
time.
Yeah, I couldn't do it when they burned people alive. Like, no, that's
Oh
my jam.
no! The smell alone would
Mm-mm.
keep me out of there.
Mm-mm. But fun
Well, that's
fact,
what I-
they don't burn people alive. They usually like strangle the person beforehand.
See?
Yeah.
I taught y'all that.
It's just burning alive would suck.
Yeah, that would be the worst. I don't know, man. I don't want any of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You should do an
Please don't
episode on the worst ways to
execute me.
die.
Oh, remember that
Oh.
show, 1,000 Ways to Die?
Love that show.
Is it still
Brutal
on?
executions. No, I don't think so.
So back to Fred and 30 East Drive. This guy Cuniff, he claimed that he identified Fred as a 16th century, I'm gonna butcher this, Clonic monk or Clunic. Yeah, there we go, Clunic. Sounds more British. He was hanged for rape and murder of a young girl around Diane's age during Henry VIII's reign.
Whoa.
How
That is
far
not
apart are the
monk
kids?
behavior. What?
What?
How far apart in age are the kids? Like,
The boy.
Did he not have a target? Was he not happy with the age? Like in those 2 years when he went away, was he like, this was too old, I was too young. Like I need a
happy
that was like
medium.
his MO as like a living person too.
Oh man, that's terrible. You're predatoring in the grave.
Yeah, like you have. Well,
Who's?
you have,
You need Ghost Chris Hansen to stop this guy.
Yes.
Yo, Chris Hansen as a ghost. Oh my god, Dude, best thing. Oh man,
Ghost
I'm
Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
if we could meet anybody, if I could meet anybody from like the true crime sphere, it'd be Chris Hansen or Keith Morrison.
Oh, Keith
Oh yeah,
Morrison.
Keith Morrison.
I like
those two-
Mankiewicz too.
Josh Mankiewicz is good too. Yeah, no, but Keith Morrison is the
Yeah, he is.
man.
Ah,
Yeah,
agreed.
So this would probably explain Fred's fixation on Diane, and it would also suggest that even in death, this monk had serious fucking issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
So before we all nod along with, this convenient explanation, it's worth noting that extensive study of historical records has failed to find any evidence of a monk being executed for rape at this particular priory. So it's a good story.
Pause.
Oh man.
Pause. we're talking about religious.
True.
Yeah, like entities building,
But
like they're really good at covering that shit up.
Well, yeah. Look at
that's
Catholicism. They fuck boys all the time.
That's what I'm saying. And like, there's no records. Bye bye records. They're like the Epstein files. They just don't exist.
Redacted.
I okay.
I
I
could
mean,
see them covering that up though, for sure.
totally made it up too. Like it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Like it's
So why did he originally where did he get that story from? The guy that
I
was researching.
It was probably just oral history, or he probably like saw like an excerpt in somewhere that he was researching or something, or he just fluffed the piece up.
Okay.
Yeah. So either the records are
Wow.
incomplete or somebody's been watching too many medieval crime dramas.
Too many Hammer horror films.
Pretty much.
Me.
But so with the story and everything, it just stuck. And that's how the Black Monk of Pontefract got its official title instead of Fred, because that sounds more terrifying, the Black Monk, than
it
Fred.
does.
Fred
Black
the
it
Ghost.
sounds confusing because like on the surface, I'm not scared of a monk.
Yeah, but like I would be
Like, I know.
terrified of a spectral black figure monk hooded
No
person in
face.
my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no face.
I'm good.
I don't
And
want none of
throwing
that.
me around.
Yeah.
That's really the issue. I mean, if you're gonna appear every so often, but you're not, throwing my stuff around or throwing me around, then we can work something out.
At least buy me a drink first.
But no. No. And I like my antiques. We will not be throwing anything.
Not a decorative spoon out of place.
It's like, don't you dare! It's like,
You watch me forget to be scared if you picked up some certain things in my house. Watch me.
Don't touch my Funko Pops.
No, he just opens all of them, takes them out of the box.
Oh, I do that.
All mine are out of the box.
All mine are
All
out.
mine are out of the box too.
I'm not delusional. Like who? Like I had baseball cards in my parents' attic and comic books for years, decades. What they do? They sold the house. I have no idea where that shit is.
Yeah.
Like so.
Oh,
I have no idea.
Oh man, I have like old like '90s Pokemon cards floating around somewhere in my
All
house.
my
or my mom's
Pogs.
house. Ooh.
I had an attic. I had Pogs.
Can we just talk about the fact that we all got excited about tiny circular
I
cardboards?
don't.
Josh remembers Pogs and you don't. Wow.
That is not
That's
doing
weird.
anything for me. What is it? Like,
So Pogs were like little cardboard discs, and it was a game. You would have a big, heavy metal disc, and then you'd have a little plastic, thinner disc.
what?
So one was a slammer, one was a chipper, and the idea was like try to flip them over. But it worked almost like a card game. You would trade Pogs, you trade slammers, like you like had all this shit. Like I was into this shit, man.
This did not come to our part of Virginia.
I had sleeves. We used to have these.
I don't.
You had
I
tubes
have
full of Pogs.
no idea. Like,
Yeah. Oh.
We'll throw up a picture of some.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
Jeremy, put some
It's
Pog pictures in.
yeah,
in
I'm
this
gonna have to
because
see this, but I don't.
they're a
It
great.
sounds really boring,
pastime.
but
So it was
Hey,
a
man.
boring time.
Yeah, it was the '90s. Like we didn't have a
Better
whole
than
lot.
stickball.
Stickball's fun.
stickball.
Stickball?
What's that?
You didn't play stick. Oh my god, we can't do this.
we can't. Oh my god.
You have to play-
We play kickball.
but
What?
stickball is like a more of an urban sport.
Yeah.
It's usually played in the street on like sewer caps and stuff. But it's like a handball, like a blue handball, and a broomstick.
Broomstick.
Yeah, you
Oh.
basically play. It's like a
Huh.
baseball type game. But
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
back to ghosts.
Yep.
Yep.
So this case might have remained in like a local curiosity if not for this guy named Colin Wilson. He's the author of The Outsider and this book called The Occult. And he heard about the case and decided to investigate, as so many people will end up doing during this whole not charade, but this whole
What?
thing.
Haunting.
What have you. Wilson,
It's real.
it's real, I swear.
It has to be.
Wilson traveled to Yorkshire and he interviewed the family, published this book called Poltergeist, A Study in Destructive Haunting. That was published in 1981. So we're kind of getting up with the times now. The book seemed Became essential reading for anyone interested in like physical research and effectively launching Fred into the paranormal stardom of the 80s. So good for Fred. And so from small town poltergeist to international celebrity, he made it. He did the thing.
Fred is famous.
Fred is famous, and we're still talking about him to this day.
Yeah.
So Wilson's book placed the Black Monk alongside like Borley Rectory and the Enfield Poltergeist, and that's also another famous British modern ghost story. So like the Black Monk ranks up there pretty high. Unlike these other cases, though, Fred apparently never got the memo about retirement because he keeps going.
Oh, you ain't got nothing else to do.
Mm-mm.
Time.
Yeah. So fast forward to 2012, and this director named Pat Holden, he decided Fred's story needed the Hollywood treatment. Holden had personal connection to the case. Jean Pritchard was his aunt, so he wanted to like tell her story and the family story essentially. And he even witnessed some of the phenomena as a child, so that like sparked his interest in like making this into a movie. So it either gave him a unique insight or some seriously unresolved childhood trauma to process. And the film was called When the Lights Went Out, and that just sounds terrifying at its own. Like I don't know if I really want to check that movie out.
I actually heard that's a good movie.
Really?
I did, yeah. That's one of the movies I forgot what I was listening to or watching, but one of them said like that was a good one.
But yeah, it basically fictionalized, the haunting, because Hollywood, you needed to be puff piece anyway. So a couple explosions, unruly poltergeists, a TV or something, whatever. The movie, like when it first came out, it got mixed reviews, but it did accomplish something remarkable. Essentially, it woke Fred up from his long sabbatical.
What?
Yeah,
so they talk about me.
Yeah, you say my name 3 times, bitch. Watch me pop up on you. So now we're going to enter this guy named Bill Bungay. He's a film producer and the new owner of 30 East Drive. Bill bought the house for like £75,000, and I didn't even bother like doing real money equation to see how much it was in real money and not Scrooge McDuck money. So after making the movie, initially planning to use it for the promotion, so like using the house as like promotion piece for this film, he was skeptical about the whole ghost angle and just ghosts in general, I guess. And that lasted up until Fred decided to introduce himself to Mr. Bungay. That's right. Bungay was locking up his property one night, and the house key just mysteriously disappeared out of his pocket.
That's
weird shit happens. Turned around to find the gate he had just locked and secured with a cinder block standing wide open. And he didn't hear like the scraping of a cinder block moving or anything like that. So that's scary on its own. So the hairs on the back of his neck stood up, and suddenly he was a believer. Right then, he's like, you know what? Ghost.
Wow, he's easy.
And now Fred regularly throws things at Bill. Just all the time. Missing him by inches.
That's what I'm saying. He just seems like I wonder if it's because like it's just a guy and he has no like actual interest in it, so he's just like, I'm gonna fuck with this guy forever,
like he did with the teenage son.
Yeah,
it
didn't really like harm him or nothing.
Creepy.
Yeah, just fucked around with him.
So much creepier that it's like picking and choosing, has interest.
Yeah.
Fuck you, monk.
Fuck you, monk man. So let's get into Fred's modern business ventures of today. So today, 30 East Drive operates as what might be UK's most honest bed and breakfast, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's so many investigations and YouTubes. If you look this up, it's endless.
Yeah. The website for 30 East Drive literally warns people not to stay overnight. The house isn't covered by insurance at all. The owner actively discourages bookings, actually.
Now I'm staying overnight. Can't tell me not.
You can't tell me no.
Oh, that's a good marketing ploy.
Yeah. Exactly.
For like our types.
Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, watch this.
Yeah.
Hold my EVP.
Yep.
So it's probably the only accommodation in Britain where the owner's sales pitch is, please don't stay here. You'll really regret it.
You need to send like Gordon Ramsay there and like hotel hell.
Oh, that'd
my
be great.
God.
I love Gordon.
I know. we're dropping all our favorites today. You got Chris Hansen, Gordon Ramsay.
I love Gordon Ramsay. I
Really?
watch all those shows. I miss the hotel.
He's got
one.
the new one, the like one where he's like a detective.
Secret.
Yeah. So who
It's
is
so stupid.
So corny.
I mean,
I would
it's
love to
still
see a
stupid,
show
but
with Gordon
I still love
Ramsay
it.
dressing up in disguises and going into people's restaurants.
I thought you were going to say I wanted to see a show
He
with Gordon
does.
Ramsay and Chris Hansen. To Catch a Predator
He
Kitchen
did
Edition.
that one with the like really bad disguises. Which one was that?
Oh, he
He's
actually
done
did
them.
that? Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't. I didn't
Oh
know that.
yeah.
Damn
I
it.
just can't remember. I think it's the one before this.
Oh, I can't keep track of all
I can't
the
remember.
names.
He
There's
has
so
so many
many,
shows.
exactly. But yeah, wasn't Kitchen Nightmares. I know that. So it was after that and before this.
Yeah. So the spooky
Gordon's Secret Service. Sorry.
Gordon's Secret Service. So back to the spooky Airbnb. People keep booking it, obviously, because you tell me I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to fucking stay here.
Yeah.
But it's £400 a night,
Woo!
which seems like a lot of money. Are you doing the conversion?
Fred better tickle my toes or something. Or I'm gonna
Fred
be
better
very
tickle my
upset.
fancy. How much is £400?
I was gonna say
537.
it's not that much, but yeah.
That's almost like $1,000 a night. That's insane.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And you're paying for the privilege of being terrorized by a centuries-old monk with boundary issues, essentially.
I mean, that seems fair.
That's
he's gonna
fair.
make an appearance. I'd be
Yeah.
really mad.
I'd
if he
almost
didn't.
need you to guarantee this now.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Much money. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's just the guy, the owner, who's just like in the back pulling like a string, trying to make shit
Oh
move.
yeah, it's the guy's kids under the bed tickling your feet or
Yeah.
something.
Ugh.
Behind the couch, he's like.
Instead of somebody blowing cold air on you, it's just somebody's hot breath.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Smells like tea and biscuits.
So, ghost hunting companies, they run regular events from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. And then they do optional sleepovers and for people that haven't learned their lesson, clearly. And so some modern instances include equipment malfunctions, because now we have like cameras and, digital recorders, phones, EMF, what have you. So equipment malfunctions, some other researchers being mysteriously pinned down in the small coal room. So just this
Ooh.
tiny little coal room, because I guess every British house has a coal room. I'm just picturing poor chimney sweep kids.
Yeah.
Missing keys turn up inside non-functional vacuum cleaners. Apparently.
Oh, that's random.
Yeah.
Like, how would you even know to look there?
Yeah, right. I mean, I feel like it's just happened so many times. They're like, check the vacuum.
Now.
It
Yeah.
doesn't work. Fred's just obsessed
Even
with
decoy
keys.
vacuums.
You just like
These things
jangle
collect
keys, and
keys.
he's just like, ooh, ooh.
No.
Yeah, so some habits die hard, I guess, and keys is one of them. The house even has its own Google Earth marker labeled Pontefract Poltergeist, which is pretty cool. And it's the only council house in Britain that has its own its own tourist destination.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
if I go to Yorkshire, I will be visiting for sure.
Save
Facts.
your pounds. Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm. So Fred, what makes Fred and the Black Monk so special? Well, mostly like unlike most poltergeists, they usually fade away, or like something happens, somebody like blesses the place and the entity leaves. No, Fred's been doing this consistently active for like 50 years now. That's insane.
Doesn't he
That's-
get tired?
He's survived
Dedication.
multiple families, numerous exorcisms, commercial exploitation, Hollywood adaptation, everything you can think of. Most poltergeists that are associated with troubled teenagers or like teenager energy and stuff like that usually disappear when the kids grow up. No, Fred apparently signed a long-term lease with 30 East Drive and has no intention of moving ever.
I mean, he is getting a little silly though, throwing things by your head.
Oh yeah, keys in the vacuum cleaner.
Annoying. He's like a
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. But what's so cool about this case though, it's not just like one family's word versus like everybody else. It's just like
Mm.
you have so many different like people that have seen it. You like bunch of credible witnesses, police officers, clergymen, neighbors, local officials. It's just so many people have had eyes on this and like seen it. So how do you explain it? Mass hysteria on everybody?
I know that's always an easy one. Everyone's always like, yeah, it's easy. Like there was like, sour grain or something, like everyone went crazy, but like I if you're like people are moving in and out of this house and for 50 years and having activity, like
Yeah.
there's probably something going on.
Oh yeah.
And again, Europe, like it's just
Old.
layers and layers of history. Like
Yeah.
who knows if there was monks there, maybe after the monks there's shit that went on still. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and you said it's right after World War II.
Yeah, so it's just like energy on energy on energy. And then the house was actually on gallows ground. Like that was the true part.
Yep. That's,
Nah.
I don't know, man. I always find it weird when the churches like mixed and like stand. It's like I almost feel like they don't want to become involved because they don't think they can like make it go away.
Oh yeah.
Like if it seems like it's just like a disturbed person with like a mental illness, like they'll jump in and be like,
Let's beat the
"Yeah,
shit out of this dude.
just priest."
Get out, demon!
No, but I
People's
feel like they can
elbowing
like
this kid.
they think they can isolate it and be like, okay, we solved it. It was just this person, whatever they're possessed. But like families after families, what are they going to say? Whoops, sorry, didn't work. You got to move again. Sorry, it didn't work. Got to move again.
Yeah.
The church doesn't like being wrong like that.
So yeah, that's the Black Monk of Pontefract,
Whew.
aka Fred.
God.
Imagine all you need to do is change his name.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe
Yeah.
he's just pissed off because he's like me. That is so lame. Lame.
And he's probably got some crazy fucking old school monk name.
Exactly. Like Benedict
Yeah.
Statius.
Shit we can't even say.
Statius.
Look it up. Very popular.
Top 10 monk names of 1509.
That's what I'm going to name my next child. Not having any more children. All right, y'all. So, Black Monk, up to you decide. Real, not real, 50-year haunting, all a hoax? Maybe.
Let a guy know in the comments.
Yep.
Ergot poisoning?
Mass hysteria? Terrible plumbing?
Yeah, like what if it's just like gas, like some kind of natural gas?
No.
Damn it. Back
It
to the
was.
board. Shit. Well. What a fun episode. I can't wait to do more ghost stuff. I'm in full ghost mode right now.
Oh, yeah.
We got our trip coming up, so
Yeah.
I'm
all
about
ghosts, all the time, 24/7. Bum, bum, bum.
it. Zach Baggins.
God.
It's gonna spike I'm gonna get a spiked wig. some white Ray-Bans. I'm gonna be Zach Baggins.
Some affliction.
Oh
Yeah, like
man, I'm gonna get
a
some
shirt.
buckle jeans.
Yep.
Yes,
It's
you
gonna
gotta
be
get the
like 3 sizes
bedazzled
too small.
jeans.
Oh my god, we need to do a skit. We need to do
Oh
it.
man, I want one of those visor wig hat things.
Yeah. Well,
I would love to see Guy Fieri on a ghost show.
Why?
Take this ghost to Flavor Town.
Yeah, right. He's just like cooking up burgers.
I just made up some ghost pepper wings.
I'm gonna clog this motherfucker's arteries. Well, if you enjoyed that and you want more ghost things, definitely follow us on whatever podcast platform you prefer. Subscribe to YouTube, tell a friend. Maybe they want to be scared or not fall asleep
If you
today.
have a ghost friend, tell them.
Yeah. And make sure they can like and share.
Yeah.
If they can't.
They'll just possess you to do it.
Imagine. Imagine we could control, like, you got, like, a poltergeist you could control, like a friend. Like,
Oh.
Slimer was a poltergeist,
Oh.
and you could be
Yeah.
like, "Go jump into that guy real quick." Just get into, like, concerts and shit for free. Use it for nothing serious.
Oh, yeah.
Just, like, get on
Oh,
trains
yeah.
and shit for free. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
possess the conductor.
I left my wallet at home, and I really need to pay for this gas. Go possess the
It's like
gas
Jedi
station.
mind tricks, but you're, you're sending a poltergeist. Yeah, who knows?
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I just saw a study that psychic powers are real. They could, like, quantify it now. So who knows?
No.
Who knows?
It is getting weird.
It's always weird around these parts.
Yeah. So we got some things cooking.
Let him cook.
We will be having our first 4-part series coming up.
Oh, it's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah.
I need to take a deep breath for this one.
I thought HH was a doozy.
I know. I'm super excited for this one. It'll be also our first cult.
Which is interesting because we're a secret society and we haven't done one of those
done
or a cult yet.
Because why would you call yourself out? It's too on the nose.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Yeah,
You gotta
so is
draw
Secret
people in
Society
first.
of Strangers.
Yeah, it's such a cult
Gotta-
technique. We're
gotta
not
suck
cult. We're not
man.
going to talk about cults.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, cult, 4 episodes.
Kool-Aid.
Flavor Aid.
Oh.
Let's be
They couldn't even get the Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid Man was like, oh no.
They were in Guyana,
Yeah.
man. Who knows if they have Kool-Aid down there?
Oh, I guess.
That will be an episode that's like, we don't have levels. Like, we don't really rate our episodes according to, like, gore and, like, but that is like a 5-star hold your cookies
It's up there
episode.
with Elizabeth Bathory.
No, it's worse because there's audio.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
when
that's
we do that
true.
episode, I'm going to do the audio of
It's
him
kind of hard to
talking
do
on,
audio
like,
in the 16th century, but yeah, no, I
Very.
get you.
Very.
Yeah, and we don't really know Elizabeth Bathory's, like, real status. Like, was she really bathing in gallons of blood?
I can't believe we did
Maybe.
the blood math.
Yeah, we did the math on that, so I think we ruled that out. But
It's a lot of blood. And then the
But-
congealing factor.
we talked
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was gross then. Still
Blood
gross.
jello.
Yeah.
But Jonestown is like,
That's a
it's
lot.
real deal. It's like a whole, again, it's the reason why, like, those cults are the reason why I'm doing Heaven's Gate first,
Mm-hmm.
because those are so heavy and they're so, like, there's so much psychology in, like, those cult leaders that, like, it's so much to break down. Like, I'm having fun with Heaven's Gate. Like, I would not be having fun with, like, some of the, like, Manson and shit.
Mm-mm.
We're watching him closely, everyone.
Yeah,
So he
we're just
doesn't
waiting for like the moment we all.
Accidentally join a cult.
Just, where'd Lee go?
I
Just a letter on my chair. I'm okay. I like it here.
like, okay, I've shed my body and now I'm a level 3
Yeah.
Lotus Buddha.
Yeah, this vessel has moved on.
Uh,
So
Level 3
we got
laser
cult-
lizard.
we have some alchemy coming up.
Yeah.
If you guys have any suggestions or you want us to cover anything, or you have any particular topics you want to cover, please let us know. Email us at
SSOSpodcast@gmail.com or comment on any of our social media.
yeah. I need the horn.
Peace.
bye.
Thank you for listening. If you would like to join us as a guest, suggest a topic, or have a story you want us to share, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at ssospodcast@gmail.com. For more behind-the-scenes updates and exclusive insights about SSOS, make sure to follow us on social media. And don't miss out on the fun. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you for listening to the Secret Society of Strangers podcast. This show is an independent production, researched and crafted by our passionate team. But we couldn't do it without all of you. We truly appreciate your support. Embrace the unknown, for not all secrets are meant to be kept. Farewell, strangers.